Trudeau is known as the infomercial king and has a long battle with federal officials over his medical claims.
He just won a round with a local judge, and he joins us now live to talk about the new project he's working on. Good morning to you.
Good to see you.
All right, let's start with the recent troubles you've had with Judge Robert Gettleman. You almost got tossed, your favorite judge, right?
My favorite judge in the world, yeah.
You almost got tossed in jail for asking your followers to basically bombard his email, right? His emails, his email inbox. And he wanted to charge you with contempt of court. Is there anything you regret about that?
Not at all, because the First Amendment gives us the right to petition the government for grievances. We have that right. And I went on my radio show and told people, look, if you bought my weight loss cure book and you liked it, and you think what's happening to me in the courts is an outrage, which it is, write the judge and write the Federal Trade Commission. In other words, write the government and express your grievance. That's the First Amendment. We are protected. The judge didn't like it, and he wanted to throw me in jail. I won the appeal. The appeals court said that that was basically an abuse of his power, so I won that and they threw it out. But he's not done. He now wants to throw me in jail again for 6 months, and he still is referring it to the U.S. Attorney's Office. He's like hell-bent on getting me thrown in jail for telling people to exercise their First Amendment constitutional rights.
Beyond that, you have other issues with the FTC and, of course, with the judge himself. I mean, you're looking at a $37 million fine, a 3-year infomercial ban. The FTC, in talking about your case, this is a quote from him. This ban is meant to shut down an infomercial empire that has misled American consumers for years. Yet you still come out into the public and you still defend yourself despite all these, they've painted you pretty much as a snake oil salesman of our day.
Right, and they've never brought one person in court who said that they have a problem with my books. I'm an author. I'm expressing my First Amendment constitutional rights. The problem is we're talking about health issues, and that's why I'm speaking this weekend at the Health Freedom Expo, because our health freedoms are being suppressed by this government. The FTC was in court this week, and they actually went on record for the first time saying they want to censor my books in relation to health and nutrition issues. Censorship by the U.S. government in relation to health and nutrition. It's an outrage. Now, I wrote a book called The Weight Loss Cure They Don't Want You to Know About. I read from the book. I quoted the book on television, and the judge said $37 million fine and wanted to ban me for 3 years. I couldn't talk about my books for 3 years on television. Now, the appeals court threw that out. I won that victory. The judge is now saying he wants to throw me in jail because I wrote a book and quoted it on television, and he just fined me again this week, $37 million, again, even though the appeals court overturned it the first time.
You have to admit, though, some of the claims that are made in your books are eye-raising claims. I remember one where if you said something to the effect that if you jump on a trampoline and you wear white, this is beneficial to your health. And you hear something like that, you go, come on.
Al Carter actually wrote the book, The Miracle of Rebound Exercise, and rebounding was actually done and is done at NASA. So I reported what NASA is doing with astronauts to improve their health. So rebounding or trampoline-type exercise is a good form of exercise for sure. But the book, which is 500 pages, talks about a lot of things like vitamin D3, which is now coming out being very, very effective. When I reported that cinnamon got rid of diabetes, everyone laughed. But then all of a sudden the Swedish researchers confirmed it. Same thing with vitamin D, reducing breast cancer by up to 50%. When I said it years ago in the book, it was food, but now the researchers are saying over and over that, it reduces cancer.
All right, Kevin, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.